Hi Aries, this reading's for you. It is timeless, so you can come back to this whenever you'd like, or whenever seems fitting. And I hope that you find some guidance and light within this reading. What advice do you have? What guidance do you have for Aries for the next 7 days? The Sun. So it looks like it's going to be a really great week for you. But it also feels like you've been going through something and you've been waiting for the sun to come up. Because usually, well, good news with I don't really want to get into the whole aspects of astrology with it, but if you're dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but the way it feels, it's somebody that's been really distant with you. Someone that's been causing you quite a bit of anxiety, actually. The way this feels is that it's not that this person in your life is changing or improving, it's that you internally, your inner light has returned in a way where this person that had been, I don't want to use he or she seems a bit cold and smug, but they truly care. They really do. Deep down inside, they care. It's almost as if they're waiting for something before they make the move, because they themselves are also afraid. There's been a lot of other people's opinions in it, in whatever the situation is that you're dealing with, or that you're involved with right now. Another way to look at this is, in the next 7 days, whatever darkness has been in you that you've been projecting out into the world, something is blossoming for you. Despite the cold, despite the pain and whatever you're going through, which what I'm feeling is that you felt very constrained, confined, restricted. Like what you want to do has been completely reliant on the responses of someone else. And this person has been toying with you like the ebb and flow of the ocean, not maliciously, but because they're going through something else. So the fears and worries that you have really have no basis in reality. It's almost as if, what I'm feeling here with this is that the bottom of the deck is 7 of Cups. When you're by yourself and when he or she is by themselves, or this could also be a different aspect of you. So when you're by yourself, you let the shadows dance around your heart too much. And then when morning comes, you're fine and everything's okay. And then throughout the morning, your mind wanders. Your emotions get... You know when you pour soda into a cup and it bubbles up real quick and then it kind of calms down? It seems like you're being asked to calm down gently, because the fears and worries you have are completely unfounded. There is no basis in reality for anything that you're worried about. You have the power to change everything about you and your world, and all you need to do is balance your emotions. This King of Cups is balancing basically on a carpet on water. You can do this. And you've been waiting to hear a message from this person day in and day out, or a message from some something involving money, because some people look at money as water, or water as money, currency. So there's good news coming to you this week that will help you feel real calm about everything. There's also a message coming to you before the moon shows up in the sky. Or I would say the eclipse, because the moon's almost full there. The moon's past the full stage. The sun's right there, so you got... Man. Okay, let's see. Within the next 3 to 4 days, I would really say that you're going to go through a gateway of your own emotional capacity to be able to handle what it is you feel with mastery. Just don't let the thoughts and worries get to you, because they're just... You know, when you're driving down the road and you're attempting to go somewhere, or you're sailing on a boat, or you're walking down a road in a forest, or wherever you're going, and there's a moment of silence and you start to... Your mind wanders into the worst case scenarios or the what if scenarios. Don't do that this week. Every time that happens, remind yourself that good things are coming to you. And you are in control of your emotions, not anyone else outside of you, around you, or anything else. And you don't have to constantly strive to do better. You're perfect as you are. Just slow down and enjoy what's happening, because you have such beautiful days ahead of you, and the one you're living now. But the worries you give yourself at night keep sabotaging your day and your relationships. And there's someone in your life that really cares about you, but they don't know how to show it to you. Because if they show you, if they help you, if they reach out a hand while you're being paranoid for no reason, then they're just enabling your paranoia. You must get through what it is you're feeling on your own before what you want can come to you. Otherwise, what you want when it comes to you, if you're still feeling this paranoia, will simply push the paranoia, this inner trouble, to the back. And I don't want to keep calling it paranoia, but the things you come up with that don't really have any basis in reality. If you get the thing that you think will fix it while you have the problem will still persist. You're just putting a band-aid on it. And in the next 7 days, you're being given multiple opportunities to change the way you think, feel, and act. And in doing so, your options open up greatly, and your manifestation ability accelerates even more, because you're not blocking yourself off. Okay, now let's get here. Just for some clarification on the overall energy of the week. Because the Sun, the King of Cups, and the Nine of Swords, it's kind of a good combo, actually. Success, opportunity, better days, better now. Somebody who's really competent in their emotions, despite being cold sometimes. The Sage. In the book, it says that the scales of justice are balanced in the hands of the Sage. And fairies of the future are at the bottom of the deck. So again, this reiterates what I was just saying. This person in your life that you're waiting for, or a mature version of yourself, or the manifestation that you're waiting for. Most look at the King of Cups or the Court cards as other people. So if this is a water sign, or somebody that acts watery in your life, they're waiting for you to mature a little bit in ways of, how do I word this to you? You see how she's needlessly worried? It's a beautiful night. She has this beautiful palace to live in. You know, she has a little stuffed animal there, but she has like these different things going on in her life for no reason. They're just there. She could be doing so much better with her time and energy than sitting there in worry. regardless of what's going on, you deserve better than to be in this energy. And whatever this King of Cups is in your life, to me it feels like it's somebody that really cares about you, but they will not make a move towards you until you get out of the Nine of Swords energy, which is exactly what this person does. He doesn't make a move. He doesn't do anything. He watches both the inner world and the outer world and waits for eternity if he has to, until it's the right moment to do the right thing. Which means that if somebody brings you something you want before you're ready for it, it'll ruin what you already have. And it'll spoil you, honestly. One more, please. And these cards are going to be different. I made this deck myself, and they're not numbered. There's no... It's so strange. Blind sage with one eye. Blind dog. Don't follow blindly with your fears into the unknown, thinking that the universe will guide you and guard you to protect you through all of it, when you yourself are carrying that fear through you and through your life. The universe is going to provide you with as much comfort and things you require to move forward. But if you're following with just what it is you desire and closing off your eyes and your heart, you're not going to get to where you want to be. Use your inner sight. Use the sight within your heart. You're too much in your head. The King of Cups is all in his emotions and how he feels. The Sun is all about experience and doing and feeling and being. The Sage has thought it all through and knows it all. He doesn't need to think about it anymore. He just waits and observes. And this being here, she's just waiting for the most authentic you. Sensing and feeling the world around her. Instead of going with her sight, she goes with her energy, with her trust. So, darling Aries, the only person in your way is you, my love. So kindly and gently let go of the fear and hear the bird song. Because the world around you is ready to support you in everything that you need and want. And all that's being asked of you is to trust. And in order to truly trust, you have to give up the reasons why you don't trust. You can do it. The sun is here showing you that there's nothing to be afraid of. Even through mist and fog and stormy nights and a dark night and blindness, and you can do this. Don't make too much out of something that is here to help you. And if you feel yourself getting worried at night and afraid, remind yourself that there are beings that cannot see, and they trust, and they move through the world. That in cold or warmth, in oceans or solid floors, you can survive in all of them, one way or another. You can do this, and you will get through whatever it is you're going through. And the complete vibration that I feel from you. You're growing. You're hesitating. but you know you can do it. And if you want to eat that cake, go eat that cake. 7 days. Come back to this reading and remind yourself. The next 3 days and then 3 days after that. Fairies of the future have the number 33 on them, and it's at the bottom of the deck. Look at how smug she looks. She knows she's about to get exactly what she wants. Trust your instincts. They've never failed you, except when you get concerned over nothing. Here's your spread. I love you. Be well.